Alright guys, what's going on? It's Tony, we've got Mark and Joe, and today we're going to be reading your comments. So, without further ado, let's jump right on into this.
Amazing. That's it. First comment, best comment.
Okay.
So thanks for watching this video, guys. Hope you liked it. Subscribe.
Nice. So we just put out this how fast maximum BPS. What'd you think? We got some good comments. We didn't kind of go the way we wanted it to.
Well,
graphics. Don't blame the chrono.
No,
I will blame whatever I want.
it's the internet. You can flame us, we can flame you. We can flame back and forth. It doesn't matter.
Blaming.
Yeah, I don't think it didn't work that great. I tried tinkering with it again today, and even like someone mentioned one of the comments about actually, starting the stream and then you shooting it like I don't know, that chrono's still messed up. So
okay. Well,
Okay,
the chrono was messed up. I like this next comment. I'm just reading it.
Christopher Blair. I definitely think if you're doing a how fast kind of paintball marker shoot blanket statement video, you should use the fastest gun you can think of. I'm looking at you.
SL8R, it's Planet Eclipse. It was
Okay.
the Ego 8. It was the special edition version. Everyone called it the Slater for short. But
Nice.
yeah, where are you gonna find a Slater nowadays?
Love most
man?
of your videos. This one, not so much. Kids watch these videos. Don't teach them that kind of behavior is acceptable. Things are wrong.
Dude, you did get mad, dude. You got all fired up.
I said this was, first off, Chris Blair, I said this was going into the blooper section. Second off, Mark decided to make a video of it. Third off, where do you want me to find an SL8R? And fourth, dude, what's wrong with a Planet Eclipse GSL? Where are you at? A GSL is like the bee's knees out there. So I'm kind of lost.
Well, and so we thought about it. We went, do we not put out a video? I mean, we're putting out 5 videos a week. It's pretty intensive, plus running the normal everyday business stuff and everything else that's going on. And I went, you know what? Everything doesn't have to be so polished. Every now and then you can do like, hey, look, we screw up too. Things don't work out as planned. You didn't like the video? Sorry, move on. We got 500 and some videos you can watch, and there'll be another one tomorrow, and if not, the day after that.
Don't teach them that kind of behavior is acceptable.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of behavior. It's not like he was...
Just because I got mad that the chrono didn't work, I'm assuming?
Happens. I mean,
it's life.
I'd
You
like
don't think movie stars and celebrities and presidents get angry behind the scenes? Yeah. We were just trying to be funny. It's a paintball channel. I'm not trying to be the president, man. Let's just calm it down a little bit.
That was, what, one of 8 videos we did that day?
Yeah.
Why so serious?
Why so serious?
Yeah. I thank you, though. Honestly,
Lighten up, Christopher.
Thanks for watching the channel.
Lighten
I really
up.
appreciate it. But
Lighten up, Chris.
There was a comment on the famous "How to Not Look Like a Noob." Best one is when you sleep or put on rental. When you sleep or put on rental kit and destroy the wall. Obviously the grammar's not great, but pretty much when you're using a rental, you look like a sleeper, and then you just shoot up the guy.
Exactly.
That video is full of kids claiming that they come out and just cream people with rentals because it's cool and hip. I think you're a bunch of poser noobs pretending to be pros using noobs when you're all noobs to begin with.
Exactly.
I actually clicked that link earlier before we started that.
Don't
because
ever
I was
do
going
that.
back to the balls.
Oh.
I just looked it on Adobe Premiere Pro and got bad news of 15 spikes. That gun definitely was cranking faster than 50. Because I mean, did you guys have it in uncapped?
We had it set at 25. So whatever that R2 could spin, it was faster than
I saw the thing he had. I mean, it's got a bunch of waving line. I don't know. Mark obviously would.
Yeah, it's the audio spike. So like when I do, it gets a spike. So he was counting the spikes because each one would be the ball coming out of the gun, give or take. So yeah, that's a pretty good way of doing it.
Well, it depends what part in the video he took it from and all that.
Right, you never know. I just personally felt that he was shooting a lot quicker than 15 because I've shot 15 for a couple years. I don't know, man. Honestly, I'm not a professional by any means. I can't tell sound waves. And
then
all
again,
that stuff.
I also compress the audio so multiple spikes get squished into a plateau, so it's not a true 1-to-1 anyway.
True.
If you want to get into it, Sir Pot, I'll out-tech you any day.
I'm gonna duke you up, Sir Pot. We're gonna throw some dukes.
You guys want to have an Adobe Premiere Pro throwdown?
Sick,
sweet. I'll see you on the interwebs.
See, there we go. Someone actually appreciated it. This was funny as hell.
Darton Prince.
I'm glad you posted it. Heads up in the clock. Everyone knows.
And it's a very nice
everyone
photo.
knows Virtue clocks.
It's a respectable photo. Look at that photo.
They're finicky. They're sketchy. Like it took Virtue. They were out of the clocks for 6 months because they were redesigning them. No one had them. So I mean, the clocks aren't great.
The first couple clocks we ordered brand new didn't work. So honestly, I was already frustrated with the previous clocks we ordered brand new that didn't work.
For
nothing against Virtue.
I
mean, they make normally great products, but the clock their clock isn't the greatest. So
the Spire's great. The clock, not so much. So.
Correct.
But
Destiny Maverick, funny video. My Ego 8 versus the GSL for pinks. For you guys out there, it probably means pink slips for ownership title of the guns.
That'd be a
That's a good one. I like that.
Think we could get somebody to be like, I'll put up guns for...
I run pinks in the GSL because it's Rob's GSL.
Yeah.
Best case scenario, I get an Ego 8. Worst case scenario, Rob's miserable. Either way, I win.
Mr. Grumpy Gills. I was grumpy.
You were grumpy. I was grumpy. We were all
booty.
Well, yeah, I just wanted it to be a good video for my viewers, and it just didn't turn out the way I wanted
to see massive numbers like nobody had ever seen on the internet before.
But it's just a fail.
Stupid little clock just wouldn't do what we wanted.
It was either me or the clock. I mean, could have been both. I'm not sure.
Would you guys have rather I cheated? I could have been like, oh, I'll just edit this and make it look like, look, we hit 4,000 balls per second. No.
Wait, whoa. What? Spike T. Wesker? Spike 1 Wesker? If you couldn't tell the BPS on site, then you could have easily counted the shots per second yourselves.
Well,
like playback.
Like guy was talking about doing like the volume spikes, and like Mark said, if audio is compressed and things like that, it's not going to work. And no one has time for that.
How many do you hear? How many did I do?
Gratata! I have no idea. Too quick. It's a good thing, but it's just like that's a lot of work.
If you want to do it and show me a breakdown, I'll share it.
It's a no hand on paintball radars without its kinks, Mike's blah blah blah.
For sure. I wanted to do the video for the viewers out there. I just want to show them how quick a gun can shoot.
Yeah, I mean, if you got to hold the trigger, blah blah, hold it this far, that far, 5 inches, 2 inches.
Wait, I'm confused. So going back up. Where is it? So the Serpod, he did 15, but Tropic Thunderbolt did 21. I don't know who to believe.
15, 21, 37? I don't even know, man. I don't know.
Epic
fail of the week. Awesome try, though. Don't get upset, bro. Take a deep breath and calm down. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. You just get frustrated buying so many clocks, and they just never really work all that well. It sucks.
Radar freeze first ball and then change the stream. Okay. Maybe you need to read the instructions next time. Well, the first half of the video will be you going through the manual to make sure you know how to operate.
Okay, but I also think when you put a gun that fast, like those chronos aren't really meant to read 25 balls per second or what.
That's it too. Like the chronos that really accurately like a super high rate of fire are the ones that like Bob Long used to have back in the days of the original NXL. I mean, they were like a full on, like you actually put the gun into a mount and it fired. It had like a mechanical mechanism
that went around the barrel area.
It actually like pulled the trigger and all that type of stuff.
Oh yeah,
I said, like in the NXL, if you're over 10.5, you get a penalty. If you're 10.6 to whatever, like over 12 and 12.7 or whatever it is in NXL, it's automatically you're kicked out of the tournament, point for the other team. So obviously the clock's gonna read that. Like the guy said, it's a handheld thing. It's not a, like I said, a full on rig to read something that's
for sure
when that thing's just spitting fire.
All right, so a lot of comments about that video before we move on. So I'm gonna put it out to you guys that are watching this, the 6 or 7 of you that watch the reading the comment videos. I have a companion video to this that's feet per second, or was it?
Yeah, feet per second.
That we did. That was just about as big a fail as the ball per second one. We've been going back and forth whether or not to put it out. If you guys want to see it, it's going to be very similar to the balls per second one in attitude and response and ending. If you want to see it, I'll put it out. If you don't want to see it, let us know either way, and it'll go into the archives.
I know for sure that thing was acting screwy because we used that same clock at the Winter Classic tournament, and after like the first couple guys chrono with it, we just had to pull it and find another chrono, one of our older ones, because guys come like, dude, this thing's reading anywhere from like 200 to like 350 or something. So Yeah, good old clocks, but so
the balloon challenge. Speaking of that, not to cut Joe off, the clocks, like you said, they're screwy. But you know what? Other than that, let's just get on this. It's making me so sad.
So sad.
The balloon challenge. I think that was back when Steve did it with me, correct?
Yep. Steve
Spam is not that bad. It's pretty good. Stop being a wuss.
Stop being a wuss.
I hate being a wuss.
I mean,
yeah, don't be a wuss. Or a
but
wuss.
I can't believe you guys skipped over Gookie Lock. She wanted. I think it's
Would the Spire 3 Mocha match the body of an ETH of 2?
that didn't even.
the one that's in that video. I don't remember which.
What's that Mocha? That'd be like the Earth one.
Yeah, the Earth.
Well, that's
the
why he
mocha
wants to know
color.
if it matches. Do they fit? Because like, I mean,
I don't want to tell you yes, and all of a
Come
sudden
on,
you get it, and then all of a sudden they.
Like
Everyone's got personal
I
preferences.
was expecting
man.
the color shade
Correct.
F6328, and this is.
I don't want to steer you wrong. It would be similar, but I can't tell you it'd be a perfect match by any means.
see if you can see one at your local store in person.
That's true.
Someone said I still love you though.
Yeah, the what to wear video. That was a fun one with Rob. That was and he changed
Yeah,
clothes.
yeah.
I expected more comments on that, but we didn't get them. Sad face.
Hey, you can't win them all. It's the internet. You guys out there are tough. You guys are too tough.
Tough crowd.
Tough crowd for sure.
He's a mag.
Ramp on the little kid, Splatterman says. I don't know, man. That makes me sad. Little kids don't like to get ramped on.
Glad you liked the video, Mike. Appreciate it.
Very informative. There we go.
Ugliest pistol I've ever seen. Nutsack mag. That's funny.
First strike. Yeah. Oh, you guys are awful. It's like you're watching a junior high production.
Okay, so let's see what Way Pasty Lucky puts out. What kind of content does...
He's got 2 subscribers, bro.
And wait, you liked our video, but you poo-pooed on it? I'm confused. Make up your mind.
Hey, either way, Way Pasty Lucky, thanks for watching, man. We got a lot of guys out there that love us, a lot that hate us. It doesn't matter. Watch the videos.
Oh, yeah, that was actually a good one. Please explain, Joel. That was one I meant to... We shot a bunch of videos today. That was one I had meant to...
I'll make a video for Dwell, guys. Real quick amount of time between solenoid opens and closes. I'm going to make a video for you guys, though. Just think about Dwell equals solenoid. Think about that.
Can you ramp a mini GS? Yes, you can.
Yes, you can. You can ramp a mini GS Void Rage.
Remember to ramp on rentals to show how ag you are.
Yeah, Nathan G with the little quick one out there, showing a little love, you know. Ramp on the rentals. Psych, guys.
Good old
Don't
Ryan
ramp.
Fitzgerald, loyal subscriber. See his name in there a lot. At least got to kind of reel him back in. You know, hey, funny, but that's why you push new players away. So you always got to keep it in perspective. Kevin Camacho.
If anybody's going to push new players away, it's us 3.
That's funny, yeah. Kevin Camacho, well, Paco, he used to work here. So my original NXL mode from 2003 isn't good anymore, but it says NXL mode. That is a fair point. He brings him NXL for obviously a lot of you guys didn't play. The original NXL started back
15 years ago.
It was the first event was it was either 2002 or 2003 Mardi Gras, or actually no, it was 03. And so it was 15 balls per second, full auto.
And it was truly called the NXL back then for the pro league.
Yeah,
per se.
it was NXL, and then went to the PSP, and then back to the NXL after the big fallout. But what was it?
We were making smart comments about the Virtue Clock because we actually filmed the BPS before the ramping video.
Was that a plug for the Virtue Clock, or is that not is it not that accurate?
It answered itself if you watch the BPS video.
Yeah.
We just released them out of order. Trigger skills for dummies.
Jason Bryant, go into the history of how ramping came about. I believe it was cheater mode on custom program boards. Yeah, that is honestly how the whole ramping thing, Jason's right, the whole ramping thing got right. Paintball used to always be semi-auto. Like I said, it was semi-auto, and like Kevin and Camacho mentioned, it was... it used to be NXL was fault and everybody else was semi-auto. Well, like he mentioned, the ramping came about in tournament play because everybody had cheater boards. Guys were having like Predator had breakout modes where it's like your first, as soon as you shot off the break, it was full auto at like 18 balls a second, and then it switched into semi. I mean, like Chris Lasoy was famous. He had the At the MPPL the one year, he had a board set up. He had a ring on his finger. It was a magnet. And when he would shoot this gun, it would activate, and this thing would just rip like a chainsaw. The rest would rip it right from his hand, and they'd shoot it and test it and couldn't get it to shoot. So guys were coming up. There was ones like that had RF chips on it. Guys from the stands were like it just got the Wild West, so they said, screw it. Everybody gets ramping. That is how ramping came about, because everybody was cheating. They just said, all right, screw it. If you can't beat them, join
one of those guns that you can just like...
Well, I used to have a DM from Fusion. I used to have a DM 4 or 5. That
On the back of him was like, it was like an old video game that you had.
Shout out to you, Caesar Pizzo. I see you out there.
So, no, that is funny.
I don't think Caesar knows how to work a computer.
No, he's out there. He's on the internets. Right. He's on the big bad internets.
We got to get you to do some videos with us.
This is a bunch more comments on the ramping one. This was what, yesterday's video?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just did that bad boy.
Quick, let's see, what's your guys, G-Tech or Go35?
35s are nice.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. The 160R is basically a 3.5, so there's not much difference on the
stuff. Sup, Fugio?
So someone said, I think that was the Insanity one where you guys picked the 98 over like the Ether 2 and that, and like people lost their minds. So someone...
You're not going to take it serious!
What about the Zero G versus Race Pack? I think Jake said, honestly, you can sleep in this. This is a pillow. Because I know I didn't say that.
Yeah, Jake, he's a little guy, alright.
Do a shocker impact on Hero.
On our Living Legends video at the 544 mark, true friend pushing the dude in the wheelchair. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, honestly, yeah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter whatever you're, if anything's wrong with you.
That's cool.
Get out there and play.
Anybody can play, I mean, whether... So.
He's not playing tournaments, unfortunately, but, scenario.
And I've actually even seen people in a wheelchair playing tournaments, man.
The old paraplegic turtles.
Yes,
they were like a semi-pro or whatnot team.
So don't let anything stop you out there, guys. Chase it if you want it bad enough.
Classic gear. We're going to probably do more classic gear. We just filmed Joe actually firing those classic shockers, so that's coming soon.
I like
guys
this.
Just tweaking their setup with what
on the $1,000 setup. The Rude Island 401. What happened to the mask? It's a big part of the setup.
I said that, but you're like, we'll just keep it as a gun.
This was a gun package. I mean, I can do the gun. I mean, I can do all the different variations.
It's going to get less.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, usually when people do like the best gun setup, it's the best gun setup.
Because I would imagine most people, you buy a mask, you kind of keep that mask a little bit longer than you do the gun, and potentially, depending on what you spend, I guess.
Yeah, guys, because they're out trading out guns. But yeah, usually it's kind of the best gun package, so.
I like that, because I was commenting on your little fumbling with introducing the Virtue Spire 3.
That was Jake. I took the R2.
Oh, that's
Jake
right.
was trying to put the tray back in upside down. Jake. He's like, it even works with the tray upside down. Trying to be funny, obviously.
Stunting is a habit.
He likes your guns,
nice
apparently.
Guns, man.
Yeah. Need the 2. All right, just a couple more, and we'll...
I'm trying to get into some different videos where we got respect the items you choose, lower package for a mask. Yeah, but that's the other side, too. There isn't a field out there that I know of you can't rent a mask if you absolutely had to,
I mean, every single field has a mask to rent.
So...
Yeah.
You rent a mask for $5.
But you are right. A mask is extremely important, but I just kind of figured that everyone at this point in time...
Again, it's a gun package. It wasn't a mask package.
Correct.
It wasn't a gear bag package. It was a gun package.
My mask never made me aim better or run faster. Or
true, unless you can't see out of it. If you're fogging up, that would be the only debate, but... Yep.
But I don't care if I'm shooting that sweet 10.5 a second.
Sick.
What's a Vexor Eye?
Under 10K? Stop it, Alex Del Rio. Do a gun package under 10K.
You have them all.
Bring them all. Someone says, what the F?
Well, we should still do like a fantasy. Like, if money wasn't an object, what would you put together?
Right.
Dude, people love the best. And just comments for days. Everyone's got their input.
Yep. And some good combos.
Ryan Miller still shooting my strange. Yes, the strange ones are nice, man. There's been a couple times I've had to stop myself from buying.
Don't buy a code.
I've seen a rare. I've seen a couple like a minty, like original stranges pop up, and I definitely had to stop myself from buying them. So. Yeah, that was probably my other favorite private label SFT was the Strange.
More classic.
The PB Fit, shout out to you, John Reeves. Those are minty, bro. Can't believe these are classics. Now look at the milling. Private labels need to go back to the milling like this, just not the lame anno. Yep. Fully agreed. They just slap a print on these guns now and on to the next, on to the next.
It's like, all right, we have
They don't put any true love.
Yeah.
They don't put any true love into them like they used to.
Yeah, that visor on the profiler got, I think, everybody except for Rob. That was, a little twist. Got 2 more of those games ready to go. We're just waiting a couple contestants to show up. We're going to do the second one in the store, just recorded like the first one, and the third one we're going to try and do live with you guys. But we'll make sure we post it and do it on a day, on a weekend when more people can chirp in and play along. Shoebox Shocker. Yeah. Those look clean. Let's get into another video.
What else you got?
I'm just going down the order. So, is a Tippmann Air Tank 20-ounce good
Magic
for Spider
8 Ball.
Victor?
What's the next question?
I was trying to tell you.
Oh.
What is it? Is a Tippmann Air Tank? Stop petting my head. I can see you in the reflection.
Oh, he was doing some weird stuff to him. That's awful.
Nobody likes you, Joe.
It's awful.
I'm reposting that Reddit roast me every day for a month.
Roast me.
Roast me. Is a Spider Victor paintball gun good to begin with? And then is a Tippmann Air Tank any good on it?
Yes, but not on that gun.
Okay. So buy the tank, get a different gun from us. Buy that merch and your paintball stuff. Velkin bags, those are pretty cool.
Yeah, those are
fit a
cool.
whole assembled gun setup and a protective. Yeah, we didn't get all the mask cases and gun cases.
Yeah, because they were knockoffs of the Exalt stuff. I can't support that.
Shots fired. Yikes.
They were the same exact, but they just looked a little chintzier. The Exalt ones are super nice. Like the Velkin ones, I'm like, there's no possible way I'm buying those.
Truth is truth. I mean, it is what it is.
I mean, anyone's free to copy people's stuff. I mean, there wasn't a patent on it.
It's 2018. You can do whatever you'd like, I guess.
But yeah,
until you get sued. So,
Axe Pro versus G-Tech. Comments quick, speed round.
Axe Pro.
Yes. Hold on. Come on. Let's end it on a good. Can we end this on a good one?
I'm looking.
No, I'm looking at Scrabble game. Come on.
Train professional.
Come on.
Yeah,
Don't.
Dog, you're using a Tippmann 98.
Yes. Yes. All right, guys. So this is a version of reading your comments. We're going to end it at this right now. This is probably one of the better ones I've seen. This video, if you've never seen it, it's our Frozen Paintball video from a couple years back. It's been great because I said, and this was a very, very enclosed environment. No one else was around. I didn't have goggles on, and I said...
He was the only one without goggles.
Only one without goggles
goggles.
on.
Steve getting shot at had goggles.
So as a joke, I said, I don't need goggles because I'm a trained professional. Once again, disclaimer, it was a joke. Just trying to make things funny for you guys, but everyone's so serious on the internet. Anyways, Scrabble game. Trained professional? Dog! Yo, dog! What up, bro? Gucci gang! Dog, you're using a Tippmann 98 and your hopper from 2005 is sideways. Well, no... Bleep! Because I had to head the GoPro on there, so no one under the hopper was sideways. And I already stated it was a rental gun, because poor Steve, that I was shooting at, didn't want to get shot with a really good one, man. So, I don't know what to tell you. That's a great video, though. If you haven't seen it, check it out. That was one of our throwback videos, right?
We did the original years ago, then we did the throwback just at the beginning of this year. So.
Trained professional. That was the kind of like a crying, laughing face, or is that a dog?
Yeah, it's a crying face.
That's
it's
funny.
Cry laugh. Something. I don't know.
It's good times.
I'm not hip.
Anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to check out the online store. We're going to have a ton of new content in 2018 for you.
That was
check
the
us
one.
out.
That's the one I wanted to stop with.
Spicy, moist Amish.
Oh.
On the beef jerky.
Oh.
I knew it was in there. I just couldn't get
Cut it at that. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. Take it easy.
Mavericks and Gucci squad out.
Squad out.
Squad fam.
Squad out.